Welcome everybody to the Manager's Review. Matt, today we're reviewing week 17. We're really getting down to it now. The trade deadline. Let me make sure. I don't think our trade deadline is up, but let me take a look. I just finished eating dinner. I hope everybody's doing well. But today we're gonna talk about some trades that have gone down and go review some matchups. And I have no idea where to look for this. I have no clue where this is. I'm sorry, guys. I believe our deadline is August 11th, so I think it's not quite here yet. We've got schedule. We've got let's make sure here. Playoffs, yeah. So we've got this week 1, 2, 3 more weeks until the playoffs start. My goodness. Does it say the trade deadline is here? I don't know. Do not know. I know there's a way to see it. I've looked it up here before, but we are not going to worry about that. I could just look to see if I could send a trade. Let's see. Yeah, guys, reset draft. Yeah, let's press that button. Edit league scoring settings, team and division, delete league. That's another fun button. Schedule and settings, roster moves, trade review. Is this it? Roster moves, head-to-head schedule settings. Is this? I'm pretty sure it's in here, right? No, it isn't. All right, we're done talking about that. Let's actually get to the meat and potatoes of the episode. I don't really have a subject that I want to talk about for a little bit this week. So, transactions and keepers, is this it? Oh my gosh, August 21st. We're making it August 10th. We're bumping that baby up. Oh, man. Okay. Which that's only one day off from the day I thought it was. So get that in. 12 p.m. August 10th, everybody. That is our trade deadline. I thought it was August 11th. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna make it in 6 days. You guys got 6 days. But let's go ahead and there was some exciting stuff that happened last week. I lost to Matthew, unfortunately. Scoreboard. Get a week 17. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek at this one. Yeah, looking at my team, Lindor came in big. Jack Cags had a decent week. 20 points. That's about the most I can ask for him. Tatis, Carrick, Eldridge. At this point, I don't know. My lineup did bad. Schwarber was bad. Tucker, when he was in there, was bad. Machado at least got me 5 points before I traded him. Bichette was bad. Langford was bad. Everybody who maybe was good was bad. My pitching staff was great. My pitching staff did awesome. Look at all these starts above 15 points. Even Devin Williams managed to get me 15 points. Jared Jones gave me 13, Rogers 12. I can't ask for a whole lot more from those guys, especially Trevor Rogers. Hunter Green let me down. Quinn Matthews did fine. Paul Sewald, yeah, dropped him. He's done. He's cookies. But really, this was the story of my lineup underperforming, and not even really underperforming. Without Juan Soto, my lineup is really struggling, and Schwarber is in a big slump right now. So I'm definitely going to be downgrading myself on the weekly PR rankings. Huh? That's funny, but yeah, because my lineup is bad right now. They're really bad. I need some things to break my way, some guys to turn it around. I'm looking at you, Kyle Tucker, for things to go right for me. But moving on, we'll take a look at what Matthew put up. 41 points from Jordan. Awesome. JJ Bleday back to haunt me. Uh, he had a slump. Let's take a look at what his page looks like. But yeah, he's back from the grave. Looks great. Sweet spot. Bat speed still up. Squared up. He's busting out of his slump that he was in mid-July. Walks a ton. Pulls the ball like crazy. He's good. I have no idea where I'm going to draft him next year. Okamoto looks good. He's streaky. Good player. There's an A in there, isn't there? Wow. I mean, recently he's looked really quite bad, but yeah, I mean, this is tough. This is tough in our league if these aren't all going to be red. But he's not the worst guy ever. He's fine. Perfectly fine, while Austin Riley is stinking it up. I mean, 161 points for Matthew's lineup. Yeah, 10 less. I mean, if I have Soto, my lineup maybe puts up more. You know, maybe another 30 points, and maybe I get something done. 186 from my pitching staff. But, oh, my goodness. I mean, the 2-start weeks for Matthew were absolutely critical. He got 2-start weeks from Gavin Williams, Alcantara, Tolley, and yeah, Mizorowski didn't. I think did he throw 2 starts and got set? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that's not right. But yeah, three very good starts. And Pete Fairbanks decided to become God this week, which is fine. But this is quite good. Gavin Williams looks like he's a real menace. The consistency problems, I'm sure, will rear their ugly head at some point. Yeah, I mean, you can't be rocking this, and this, and not have the occasional consistency problem. But the rest of this page looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I don't need to say that there's upside here. The guy's nasty. Let's take a look at this curveball he threw to Trent Grisham. That's a good pitch. Not backbending. Pretty great. Garrett Whitlock did fine. 13 points. You can't. Yeah. Gasser got 15 on a stream. That's great. Foster Griffin had a bad start, but that's understandable. I don't know. It's the problem childs. I mean, besides Ben Rice, who just, 10 strikeouts. A bad week for him. Gabby Moreno. I mean, I was singing his praises, and then I never picked him up. It's what I get. It's what I get for not taking my own advice. J.D. Weatherholt, clean and consistent. 13 points. You can't really complain. Dylan Cruz really didn't show up. Well, he didn't have very many at-bats. But, yeah, this is my matchup with Matthew. And Matthew's team is still sort of hurt. Kurtz and Buxton both on the IL. Is there anybody else I sort of want to look at? I'm curious what Peyton Tolley's page looks like. Let's take a look. It looks phenomenal. My goodness. The extension, the velo. Wow, an xERA below 3. I mean, I never trust the xERA all that much, but with numbers like these, I think I will trust it this time. Looking pretty good. And Ohtani, of course, is not pitching. But, yeah. I'm a little hurt. Matthew's a little hurt. Some 2 starts lined up nice for Matthew. Some guys on my lineup underperformed. It's kind of a give and take. I feel like it shook out just about how it should have. Maybe I should have been 20 points closer. But, yeah, I think that's about what I expected. Julie versus Oz. Let's take a look. Wow, Julie's top scorer was Kyle Stowers for the lineup. Julie's lineup put up 161 points, which is almost exactly what mine did. And his pitching staff put up 173, which is also almost what mine did. So a pretty good week for Julie. 334. That is absolutely respectable. Jake Bowers. I mean, look at these guys: Caleb Durbin, Max Clark. I mean, good on Julie. These are all guys who were off the waiver wire, and Julie is plugging and playing as he needs to. He is managing his team very well to get this win. Not like Oz put up a massive fight, but definitely interesting. Ryan Jeffers, another good waiver pickup, 12 points from him. Abrams had a down week. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. continues to be bad. Michael Harris, not so great. I think he was only there for half the week. Dominguez, Spencer Jones. I mean, these guys were not really in Julie's lineup very much. But yeah, big name Kyle Stowers, who of course went in a package with Jake Bauers. For who was that? I don't remember. We'll get to that later. On the pitching side of things, Taj Bradley had a 2-star week along with Cade Cavalli, and they put up over 25 points each. And Schlittler had a wonderful start, along with Matthew Boyd, who threw 7 innings. Let's take a look at what Matthew Boyd looks like. He was a guy I was thinking about targeting, but there's no way I'm probably getting him now. I'm not horribly impressed, although most of this data is from when he was before he got hurt. So maybe something has changed. I don't know. I've never been a huge Matthew Boyd guy, but he's a funky lefty who pitches with it in front of a great defense. So let's take a look here. Mason Miller. Wow, Mason Miller, 21 points. Gotta love that. Same with Dylan Lee. Look at Julie's bullpen turning up. Assad had a good stream. Leahy had a good stream. Paul Screens had a bad start. Same with Imai. I mean, what did I say about Imai last week? He's probably gonna wreck you, but there's a chance he saves you. For Oz, Trey Turner. Wow, none of Oz's lineup even got 20 points. That is just tragic. And these are not nobodies. Trey Turner, Corbin Carroll, Bryce Terang. I mean, Yandy Diaz. These are guys who have been performing very well all season. And it just hasn't worked out this week. Trent Grisham even, Good. I mean, Suarez is a total 0 right now, if not worse. He had -2. Ouch. But 113 points is rather pitiful. And I doubt Oz's offense is going to continue to be that putrid going forward. Ryan Walshman at least got 8.5 points. That's nice to see him do something. And wow, Martin Perez, 12 points. 12 innings pitched, 34 points. Same with Eric Lauer. I mean, Ryan Weathers. I think Ryan Weathers is the most respectable out of these guys. And in a normal 12-team league, they really wouldn't be much more than streamers. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly almost what Will Warren's page looks like too. And they're back-end rotation guys in our league. But Dylan Cease had a fine start. 130 points from Oz's pitching staff. Again, not amazing, but Joe Ryan had a bad start. Ranger Suarez, bad start. He is now on Owen's team, I believe. Nick Martinez had a bad start, and Jeffrey Springs shit the bed and then hit the IL. So, yeah, Oz's his team's looking rather bad right now. Entirely. What is the difference here? I see. It's just the points. But moving on, Chris couldn't really put up a fight against Ryan, who put up a very, very nice 350 points. For Chris, Jackson Merrill was his top hitter with 22.5 points. And his lineup put up 133. Youch. But we've got guys who I think are doing about what they should. Maybe Jackson Merrill could do a little bit better, but Caballero, Kishel, Abreu, Paredes. These are all guys you want right in this range, right around 20 points. If they do that, you're happy. A guy that you're not, Drake Baldwin, 11. That's a little underwhelming. Churio, 10. That's really underwhelming. Gavin Sheets, happy he went positive. Good for him. Soderstrom's in a bit of a slump. Let's see what his page looks like, because it looked godlike earlier in the year. It looks fine. You can see since about June, it's been a steady decline, and I know he had an IL stint in there somewhere, so maybe he's still got a nagging injury. I don't know, but he has not been doing amazing recently. Casey Schmidt out for the season. Chris, if you're listening, you should drop him and pick up somebody else. Polanco is terrible right now. I don't know whether he's going to turn it around or not. Let's take a look at his StatCast page. No, it looks like absolute garbage. This is unironically one of the worst savant pages I've ever seen from Hater. But we shouldn't put a ton of stock into it. He's slumping, and the only thing Statcast is seeing is his slump. So maybe it's different there. Bednar was Chris's top scorer. Wow, with 25.5 points. That is unbelievable. Sometimes it pays to have a good closer on your roster. But that 131 points, that's probably not going to cut it there. Gilbert, May, Gosman all had fine starts. Seth Lugo, I mean, hey, if I get more than 10 points from Seth Lugo, I am thrilled. Bryce Miller. Something seems wrong with Bryce Miller. I am actually seriously worried that he's injured or something. His page still looks awesome. But, I don't know, his velo has been a little bit down recently. He's not quite been hitting his spots as well. I'd keep a close eye on him, and if any more red flags show up, I mean, I'm not dropping him, I guess, at this point, but maybe a trade. Because, Chris, you got such a good pitching staff. I'm telling you, man. The world is your oyster for lineup upgrades. But Uribe, 12 points. Can't be mad at Uribe. Michael King, 12. A little underwhelming, but I don't think Michael King is that amazing. And Vesia pitched a few innings. For Ryan McGonigal, my goodness, 36 points. That is amazing. Matt Olson, 31. I mean, all this combined for nearly 200 points from the lineup. Holy cow. That is unbelievable, my friend. Ooh. Dang. And I mean, everybody is hitting. Reynolds, Devers, Caminero, 16, you can't cry. Burleson, Dingler. Even the back end guys, Benj, they went positive, and that's really what you want. Is the Dingster still the most underrated player in baseball? Not quite. This looked really, really this was like literally all red back in like May or whatever when Ryan first picked him up. So he's regressed a little bit, but this is still incredible as far as what you are looking for a catcher off the waiver wire. Pretty awesome. Let's see how my guy, Carter Jensen, see how he compares here. The heck is this, man? Yeah. He's slumping. Ooh, yeesh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We'll see if he can bust out of that. I sort of need him to. But going back to the matchups, yeah, with Newbar going to Arizona, I actually love that. That's going to be pretty good for him. Slightly better park upgrade, and maybe a change of scenery will be useful for Lars Newbar. He's always been a sabermetric darling, and has never really worked out. So we'll see. But I mean, Gleyber Torres, wow, 31 points for Gleyber Torres. Those guys with good plate approaches, you can hit the ball, man. They are absolutely valuable in our league. Yeah, good plate approach. It's a little bit worse than last year, in fact, but yeah. Man, is he inconsistent. All over the place, dude. But hopefully this is the hitter that he is. He's still not even 30 yet, so. Moving on to the pitching staff. Ryan's pitching staff put up 153 points. He streamed Wizenhunt and he had a bad day. Wheeler again had an underwhelming start. Evaldi had a terrible start. Hunter Brown did fine. You want hopefully a little better than him. Savage had a good start. Everybody else had a good start. And Brian Baker, of course, is one of the best relievers in the league. Logan Henderson. Love to see Logan Henderson coming out swinging. Did you know this? There is one pitcher on the Brewers staff that has never allowed more than 3 earned runs in a single major league start. And that is a Logan Henderson. I don't know how many starts he's made in the majors, but he has never allowed more than 3 runs. Which is unbelievable. I mean, Yeah, the guy's a menace because he doesn't have a single. He's thrown 8 games, so not a massive sample size, but the kid can pitch. He's good. He's a Brewers prospect. Troy Melton, looking solid, looking awesome. He has been on an absolute tear. God damn. And he looks fine. Maybe a bit of a regression. He's not going to have a 175 ERA. But a useful pitcher, absolutely. Absolutely. Gregory Soto did fine, but yeah, I mean Ryan's team did great. His lineup did amazing. I mean, I wouldn't expect 30 plus points from McGonigal and Torres every week, but hey, am I shocked that they did it? No, not really. But yeah, Caminero, bad week from him, but the other guys made up for it. Ryan's lineup stepped up. Moving on. Man, we really didn't have a close matchup this week, did we? Jack and Gray. Let's take a look at this. You know, I have been hopeful that Gray's team could really lock in and do well. And this was a bad week for him. 149 points and 92 from the pitching staff. Youch. Gray, we can't. This is why we don't hold on to pitchers. This is the reason, because they can do this to you. DeGrom had an awful start. Chandler, bad start. Montero, bad start. Luzardo, bad start. Robleski, mid. Cade Smith did fine. Sonny Gray, mid. Logan Webb, fine. And these are the only 3 that had respectable starts. And Imanaga was the best one. He was the only 20-point starter this week for you, Gray. And even with all this talent, I mean, that is MLB pitching for you. Bet against it. Bet against it, my friend. Machado had a bad week. He only got like 7 points between us. But yeah, I mean, Brandon Marsh is coming back to earth. Let's see what his page looks like. Yeah, his XBA is back down. He's making a lot worse contact, not hitting quite as well. I figured this was going to happen. He is no longer batting. He is, in fact, not even batting 280 after he batted 333 through the end of June or something. So, yeah, that's baseball, Jack. Otto Lopez continues to be great. Ellie De La Cruz, he's a superstar, but 20 points? Maybe you hope for a little bit more. Dalen Lyle, great draft. Nimmo finally showing a little bit of life. Vargas a little bit, not quite as good. Varsho's on the IL, or Rushing is on the IL now. I hope you've put him on there. Wilson Contreras, a little bit of regression. He was never the superstar that he was. Wilson. Oh, there's 2 L's, right? Oh, wow. So, yeah, he slumped in June. Oh, my God. His contact metrics are way up right now. I mean, he's a great fit for Boston. Look at all these pull-side home runs. I mean, my goodness. Wow, he has never really been a career pull-side hitter until the last couple of years. That's the last year. Wow. I mean, that's just craziness. But he's taking full advantage. Even at age 34. The guy looks like he's unlocked something new in himself. He's totally reinvented his hitting style. I mean, he's always had this sort of shape of his profile of being heavy on contact, but he's never pulled the ball quite as well. I mean, I am just astounded. He's legit. As far as I'm concerned, he's legit as long as he's in Boston. Now, he's going to be 35 next year. Where the hell do we draft him? I don't know. That's what I'm probably going to try to get a guest. Maybe I'll have Matthew on and we'll talk about where we might think we're going to be drafting some of these harder to rank players or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of an underperformance here from a lot of guys. Contreras, Walker, Yelich. Machado. Tucker's on my team now. But yeah. Hopefully better stuff next week coming for Gray. Jack's out, so he is just in it for the love of the game and maybe to avoid going birding. But Rosarena, Springer, Albies, Luis Garcia Jr. I was wrong on him. I admit it. The guy can hit. Ooh. Freaky deaky stuff, man. He doesn't walk. He swings at everything. But he doesn't really strike out, and he doesn't really miss. So he's got great hand-eye stuff. Oh. Aha. I have found the culprit. I have found the culprit as to why he has been so good. Is he Dominican? Is this guy Dominican? He doesn't have that typical Dominican hitter profile, but not pulling the ball in the air is a sign of a Dominican hitter. But, yeah, he looked good. Trevor Larnach snuck in here, man. But 154 points from Jack, that is absolutely respectable. You know, I consider 150 points the benchmark for what you want both of parts of your team to be putting up to win a week. I mean, that's bare minimum. Is 150 from each. But yeah, wow. Griffin Jacks, 2 starts, 18 Ks. My goodness. I shouted him out earlier in the year, but I mean, there's your upside. I think he's going to regress, but I can't deny that he could be good down the whole stretch. And wow, I mean, the pitching staff for Jack turned up. Ooh. Erod. God, what to do with Erod? He can't keep getting away with it, but maybe he will. Gage Jump had a good start. Oh, we had 2 starts, and they were both mid, I guess. Because you can't throw 9 2/3. Roki. I mean, this is all the guys he got from the package from Julie. So they're playing spoiler a bit against Gray this week. 178 points. Impressive. Castillo had a bad start, but everybody else did their job. So good on Jack's team. Good on Jack's team. Will versus Connor. Connor put belt to ass in this one. 361 points. That is plenty good. That is the second best scorer, I believe. Yeah. Quite well done. But said Don Rafaela for Will. 49. I think he was the second highest player. Brandon Lau. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy's a beast. This guy's an absolute beast. He was one of my guys. I should have drafted him, but oof. I mean, I will tell you that, yep. He looks average, and then you look under the hood a little bit, and then bam, it's staring you right in the face. He's always been a great pull hitter. And, PNC isn't amazing for pull side power. In fact, it's bad for pull side lefty power, but it's not that bad. Lowe's good enough he can, or Brandon Lau is good enough he can overcome that. Cody Clemens did fine. Freeman did meh. Rumfield did meh. I mean, a lot of meh and a lot of bad from this lineup. My gosh. Jeez. I mean, Michael Bush didn't even get put in the lineup. What is this? What is this? I thought he was supposed to be the anchor. 2 strikeouts. Unbelievable. This guy. Moniak hit quite well, but I guess he wasn't in the lineup. So, Colin Ray had a great two starts. Kumar Rocker had 1 bad one and 1 good one, if I remember. Christopher Sanchez had a great start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 pitchers getting us points. How are we ever going to win a week? My God. So maybe fill out those starts. Fill out those starts. You make it harder for other people when you do that too. But Connor was paying attention, and wow, his lineup kind of stunk. 133 points. And Vaughn, Caratini, I mean, yeah, I would be done with these guys. Somebody else. I don't care who they are. Somebody else for them. But Brandon Montgomery did meh. Well, a whole lot of meh here. And just Jeremy Pena, Seiya Suzuki, Hernandez. They're all good. Oh, James Wood. Ouch. What happened? Ah. Oblique. Uh-oh. Yikes. Maybe shop James Wood around in the last few months of the season. See if you can't get back something. Just in case. And obliques. Obliques scare me, man. Ryan Ahern is out for the season, I believe. Or he's out for our fantasy season, yeah. Wow. Yeah. The pitching staff. Everybody did well. Garrett Cole had 2 great starts. Chase Burns had 2 good starts. Aroldis Chapman, did he get 4 saves? He got 3. Yummy. Chris Sale had a great start. Jake Bennett had a good 2-start week. 2 mid-starts, but we'll take it. Michael Wacha had a good start. Marcelo Iglesias got 3 saves. I mean, holy cow. McClanahan, he has a forearm injury. He's back. Yeah, back. Roop had a bad start, but 228 points. I mean, was that enough to beat? Okay, it wasn't quite enough to beat Will on your own. But, yeah. Wow. That, I mean, I don't know if I would expect that from your pitching staff. There are definitely some guys who are really good, like Chase Burns, Chris Sale, Garrett Cole. I mean, how's Garrett Cole looking? About like what he normally does. Except a little bit worse. I don't know. I don't really know what to think of Garrett Cole. I think he's good. Is he the old Garrett Cole? No. He's somewhere in between. What's Big Pete been up to? He's in a bit of a slump, isn't he? He's up and down. But, yeah, good on Connor. He hangs in it. And we move on to our marquee matchup of the week. Owen defeated Sam, and it wasn't really all that close. Now, this, of course, has major implications as far as what the order in the Western Division is going to be. Sam currently holds the top spot, and Owen was his main challenger along with Julie. I think they had the same record. But they did, yes. Julie, I guess somebody hasn't had their bye, but Julie snags a win. Owen takes the loss against his division, or Sam takes the loss against his division rival. And things get really interesting. Things get really interesting in the Western Division. So now Julie is a half game behind Sam. Owen is only a game and a half behind Sam. Things are going to get interesting. Oh my gosh. Sam streamed? I didn't realize that Sam had streamed Kyle Freeland for his complete game. That's hilarious. But yeah, Bryce Harper. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yep. These are all who you would expect. I mean, honestly, I would expect a little bit more from this lineup. Esmeralda Valdez is giving it back a little bit. Ketel Marte, man, bad week. Canzone didn't do amazing. Curtis Mead, that is a tragedy. Curtis Mead's hand gets blown up the second he gets traded to the Red Sox. Hunter Goodman had an 18-point day, but has a 12-point week. It's really the pitching staff where, geez, I don't know. Yeah, Sam's lineup and team underperformed a little bit. Look at all these pitchers. Look at how Sam is maximizing his points, or at least trying to. It can backfire. Let's see. Let's get out the calc here, chat. If you don't know, that's slang. That's short for calculator. But plus 8.5 plus 13.5 plus 14. Sam lost 44 points in pitcher streaming today, plus Duran's explosion. So, yeah, that can happen, especially with how deep our league is. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a single starter who wasn't on our roster last Sunday, which is sort of crazy to say. But in this type of format, you kind of got to do it. I mean, Kyle Freeland almost entirely made up for that deficit himself. Yeah, but the rest of the staff did fine. Woo and I don't know, Mesa kind of did the, but going on to Owen, Nico Horner, bounce back week for him. Chase DeLauder, man, he is looking really great. Murakami had a good week. PCA did fine. Jake McCarthy did okay. Our eyes did fine. Yeah, I mean, Connor Henderson continues to slump. Chandler Simpson didn't really do much. Wow, these guys were actually negatives in the lineup. Horowitz, I guess he didn't get that much playing time. None of these guys did, but yeah, 146, that's perfectly fine. But really, wow, I mean, the pitching staff shined for Owen this week. What a turnaround from how I was trash-talking them last week. They must have heard me. But Diddy, my boy Didier Fuentes came up with 22 points for Owen. He has been a very, very, very valuable reliever in our league. He usually goes more than a couple innings. What's his total point value? 169. Yeah, it's not that great. Maybe I take it back. I guess, I don't know. He hasn't been in that role for that long, but I don't know. Furry did good. Brent Hedrick had a good week. Drowan did a great stream. Zach Thornton did well. Scooble, 18 points. Boz, 17. Bryce Elder. I mean, not a single really bad start at all for Owen last week. So, yeah, I mean, this is just what you got to hope for. Run those guys out there. Hope they do well. Prelup got 9 points. Emerson Hancock got 8. Take it to the bank. But, yeah, all right. Well, let's take a peek at what the waiver wire has to offer us this week. Add players. Chung-Hoo Lee is on waivers. I might. I mean, this just means Matthew gets him, right? Man, I want to drop Bichette, but he's. We'll drop this bum-ass reliever I picked up. Do I... Oh, my God. It's against the Giants, though. That's quite nice. Yeah, all right. Well, that's sort of surprising. So, yeah, if you're watching, go pick up Jung Hoo Lee, I guess. Oz is doing a fire sale. To nobody, to whoever wants him. So, add players. Montgomery is still on waivers. He's fine. Simeon, yeah, I mean, these are the faces we've been seeing for quite a while. Torkelson, is he doing it? No, he isn't. Bogarts. No. But Jung Hoo Lee got us like 15 points yesterday, and you decided to drop him. Was that an error? I'll ask Oz. Does he text? Maybe he would have texted me if he did that on accident. I might just put him back on Oz's team. Well, no text there, and I don't think a Discord notification, but yeah, I mean, you guys, if you've been listening to the pod and you're listening to this, you know who is there, who's out there, what their upside looks like. I mean, I've been talking about these guys for quite a while now. Quite a while. Cooper Pratt. He's got some upside. Fast shortstop. At a very shallow position. Kid looks good to me. I mean, I'm thinking about dumping Bichette or something. I don't know. I can't. He doesn't have third base eligibility. I kind of can't do that. But... Yep. Colt Everson. Trying to look and see if there's any guys. How's Kyle Karros doing? Oh, man, he's not playing every day. When he's playing, he's doing well. He's a third baseman, too. Let me just see here. Alberto Hernandez is still out there. Are his K problems really that bad? Wow. Yeah, he needs to hit more homers. Encarnacion Strand has slowed down a decent bit, but he's been useful, not playing all the time. A guy that got picked up was, of course, George Lombard Jr., shortstop prospect for the Yankees. He's a very highly rated prospect. Julie, of course, was on top of that, and he already picked him up. So, shout out, Julie, for knowing your own team's players. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else. I really think that you guys need to know. I mean, Jesus Made, top 2 prospect in the league. He's a shortstop. Him, Joshua Baez, top outfield prospect for the Cardinals. Ballesteros might get more regular playing time, and, well, he sort of was slumping. Oh, man, they already got the Angels PFP for him, bro. Wow, he hasn't even played enough to be qualified. That's so sad, dude. Because he's got potential. But Jesus Sanchez... No, he was not who I was thinking that was. Leo DeVries, we won't see him this season, but... name to know if you don't know him. Yeah, I'm not too big at any on any of the rest of these guys. Past here, I mean, this is the real dregs. So let's take a look at the starting pitching roundup. Oh, you can pick up a guy who's injured, but Merrill Kelly is free. He only got 1 point for Sam last week, I believe. But how do I click? Where is this? I did this last week. Schedule. Oh, he pitches against the Dodgers in Colorado. I mean, I would take this start. I believe that is on Sunday, isn't it? But I would not start him against the Dodgers. Let's see if that is on Sunday. No, that is next Wednesday. Sunday is the 9th. So, yeah. Dobnak. I don't even know who this guy is. Randy Dobnak. Either way, I'm not streaming against the Cubs. Anthony K. pitching against Cleveland. Yes. Peterson at Toronto. Yes, I would probably do that if I needed to start. Will, I hope you're listening. Walker Buehler, Arizona, a little bit risky. Mania at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a good lineup, but they are much better against righties than they are against lefties. If you really need another start, and like Anthony Kay and Peterson are gone, I think this might be my next choice. Although I would take Liberatore at Colorado ahead of them. Ahead of this at Pittsburgh for Mania. Christian Javier. Maybe turning it around. I think he's got control problems, right? Let's see what his page looks like. He's started ugh, man. Yeah, walk and strikeout problems. I guess. I don't know, maybe we need to see a bit more. Man, I remember when this guy was like, dude. Yeah, I remember when he was good. But really, it was just the 1 year, huh? Dang. But he's pitching against San Diego. Their lineup's turned it around. Jameson Taillon against the Athletics at home. Excuse me, that's Patrick Sandoval for Boston. Yeah, totally do that. Totally do that. Did he do well last week? Fine. I mean, that's what you're going to get from a streamer. Don't do pre-lip at Milwaukee. It's pretty risky. I mean, sure, take a shot on Grayson Rodriguez. Dude, Grayson Rodriguez has been so bad. I think I looked at his StatCast page last time. But it just looks absolutely... I mean, have you ever seen a page like this? Him and Miro Kelly are having a, battle for the worst savant page of the year. That'll be a fun award to give out when the season's over, the worst savant page of the year. I'm going to keep Grayson Rodriguez in mind for that one. Tyler Phillips at the Angels. They are a extremely strikeout-prone lineup. I don't hate that. Ronel Blanco. If you're feeling risky, go for it. Junk. No. Jack Perkins at Boston. They're hot. No. Freeland at St. Louis. Probably not. Andrew Alvarez against Cincinnati on Sunday. Not totally opposed to that. He is capable of having a good start, and he pitched 6 innings last time out. Look at that. Ryan Feldner at St. Louis. Don't do that. I mean, beyond that, I don't think there's going to be very many good guys. Somebody is going to end up streaming Michael Lorenzen against St. Louis's the revenge game there. And Miles Michaelis. Yeah, Mason Barnett. I don't even know who that is. Pitched for the Athletics. But, yeah. I think that is going to conclude this episode. Ryan Gusto against the Angels on Sunday. Keep that one in your back pocket, guys. But, yeah, good luck to everybody this week, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.